Hi there, Bill Gates. Hi there, viewer, the next Bill Gates. Wow, that's some great manifestation out there, right? Bill Gates, as you all know, is one of the most successful businessmen in the history of the world. He was instrumental in the creation of Microsoft and was one of the primary people responsible for the company's launch. His road to financial success has been a long and winding one, spanning a number of decades in the process. It began in his youth and continues into his present-day occupations as a philanthropist and investor. His journey to success has been long and windy. In this video, we are going to talk about the life and career of Bill Gates, beginning with his boyhood and continuing all the way up to his most recent accomplishments, as well as the lessons that we can take away from his road to becoming one of the most successful people in the world. We will start at the beginning and work our way up to his most recent accomplishments. The following lessons that we will get from Bill Gates will help us understand how he managed to build a financial empire. Number 1. Being able to recognize opportunities and move quickly to seize them significantly. How does he do this? Number 2. The importance of taking calculated risks. How does he determine if it is worth it? Number 3. The importance of making a contribution to one's community. What opportunities does he take on in the field of charity and service to the world? Number 4. The need to remain in a state of continuous learning and progress. What habits does he have daily and weekly? And number 5. The practice of a strong work ethic. Can this be learned? Before going through the lessons, let us first know who Bill Gates is and learn his history. On October 28, 1955, Bill Gates was born in the city of Seattle in the state of Washington. Mary and William Gates were his parents. He was the second youngest of 3 children and grew up in a family that placed a high value not just on education, but also on toilsome effort. Because his mother served on a number of non-profit boards and his father was a lawyer, Bill Gates had a strong sense of responsibility toward his community from an early age. His parents, who both worked in the legal industry, instilled this sense in him. Even when he was a boy, Gates showed an early interest in technology and computers. At the age of 13, he made the decision to attend a prestigious private institution known as LAKESIDE School. It was at that location that he gained his initial familiarity with using a computer. Both Bill Gates and his close friend Paul Allen became enamored with the idea of computer programming and committed many hours to exploring the potential of software applications. After completing his high school education in 1973 and receiving his diploma, Gates enrolled at Harvard University. There, he studied computer science and pursued his interest in computer programming. Despite this, he eventually left Harvard 2 years later to join Allen in helping to found Microsoft. He worked alongside Allen. Initial plans for the business were for it to be a small software development company that would concentrate on the creation of programming languages for the ALTAIR 8800, which was a popular type of computer at that time. Gates worked tirelessly to get Microsoft's software on the market for devices of this kind because he recognized the potential that personal computers offered right away. In 1981, IBM approached Microsoft with a request to design an operating system for IBM's personal computer. Microsoft responded to this request by creating MS-DOS. The development of Microsoft DOS was a direct response to this request. Microsoft's dominance in the market for personal computers was cemented thanks to the popularity of the MS-DOS operating system, and the company's expansion took off from there. Microsoft was the first business to launch a personal computer with a mouse and keyboard. The fact that Bill Gates was able to recognize opportunities and move quickly to seize them significantly aided this incredible level of financial success. This is Lesson 1. He focused his efforts on creating software to satisfy the needs of users of such computing devices because he was quick to recognize the potential that personal computers offered. He was also aware of the relevance of partnerships and collaborations, which were essential to Microsoft's development and extension of its market share. One further thing that we can learn from the achievements of Bill Gates is the importance of taking well-calculated risks. This is Lesson 2. Gates made the decision to leave Harvard in order to follow his passion for technology, which was widely regarded as a risky undertaking at the time. In a similar spirit, he took a risk when he decided to focus on personal computers and build software for this market. This decision required him to take an active role in the development process. In order to accomplish what he had set out to do, Gates did not have a fear of failure and was willing to take chances in order to do it. As a result of Gates's leadership at Microsoft, the company is now widely regarded as one of the most prosperous technology companies in the history of the world. And Gates himself is now widely regarded as one of the wealthiest people in the world. However, Gates's success did not come without its fair share of challenges and setbacks, and it did not come without any difficulty. In the late 1990s, the federal government of the United States accused Microsoft of engaging in anti-competitive behavior, which led to a drawn-out legal battle between Microsoft and the US government. In spite of the challenges, Gates never wavered in his commitment to the company and expertly navigated it through the difficult times. Enjoying this video? Like and share it, and consider subscribing for more financial knowledge. Subscribe to stay up to date on the latest finance trends. Then let's get back to what we were discussing. Bill Gates is well known not only for his achievements in the world of information technology, but also for the charity work that he and his wife, Melinda, have done through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The importance of making a contribution to one's community is one of the most meaningful lessons that we can learn from Bill Gates's efforts in the philanthropic sector. This is Lesson 3. Because of Gates's success, he has been in a position to have a significant impact on the state of the globe, and he has used his wealth to help those who are less fortunate. Bill Gates has shown, via his philanthropic activities, that obtaining financial success is about more than just acquiring wealth. It also entails having a positive influence on one's community. This is an important lesson that can be learned from Bill Gates. The goals of the foundation are to increase the number of educational possibilities available, eliminate poverty, and broaden people's access to medical care in nations that are still developing. Gates has contributed a sizable sum of money to the foundation, which has inspired other people to give back to the communities in which they live and to change the world. Another thing that we may learn from Bill Gates is the need to remain in a state of continuous learning and progress. This is Lesson 4. Throughout his professional life, Bill Gates has maintained the inherent curiosity he was born with, as well as a strong drive to learn about new fashions and technologies as they emerge. He has been able to continue to be successful and relevant over the course of a number of years because he is willing to change and grow with the industry as a whole. The example that Bill Gates has set demonstrates that achieving success is not simply about accomplishing a goal. Rather, it is also about the process of growing as an individual. He accomplished this by maintaining a high level of curiosity and growth throughout his life. In addition, Bill Gates' success can be attributed to his strong work ethic, as well as the importance he places on achieving the objectives he has set for himself. This is Lesson 5. It was common knowledge that Bill Gates worked exceptionally diligently and was focused on his work, putting in long hours at the workplace. Additionally, he wanted to complete a project that would enable him to have a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy through his accomplishments. The accomplishments of Bill Gates highlight how important leadership and teamwork are in today's world. As the Chief Executive Officer of Microsoft, Gates was responsible for ensuring that the company was moving in the appropriate direction and for inspiring his staff to succeed in achieving their goals. In order for him and his team to achieve success, he had a well-deserved reputation as a strong leader who was always willing to work closely with other people and pay attention to what his team had to say. Because he assembled a formidable workforce and led with both vision and purpose, Bill Gates was able to build a wealthy company that went on to make a substantial contribution to the development of the entire world. The story of Bill Gates' financial success is one that spans several decades and is defined by his ability to perceive possibilities, take chances, and lead with a sense of purpose. This success may be attributed to his ability to build software that revolutionized the computer industry. These are all things that Bill Gates did on his way to becoming one of the most successful people in the world. The accomplishments of Bill Gates serve as an illustration of the relevance of perseverance, dedication, and the persistent pursuit of one's goals. As we look to the future, we may take inspiration from Gates' example and work toward achieving our own financial success while making a positive impact on the world. In other words, we might try to emulate his double bottom line. This can be accomplished by working toward making the world a better place through the application of technology. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Show your support by liking and sharing this video. To stay informed on key financial topics, subscribe to Financial Flipside and switch on notifications so you'll know when new videos go up.